Day number 11 it was at the Nepal Premier League. Time for the end of the day wrap. And what a day we've seen. We've seen the first super over. We'll start with the morning game before we got some immediate reaction. Don't go anywhere too far from the afternoon game. We saw our first super over. Heartbreak for the Biratnagar Kings. I thought they played so well. They took a really brave decision to win the toss in the morning and have a bat first, because 7 of the last 8 matches had been won by the team batting first. Thought that was a great call, and I thought 139 was going to be enough. Scott Edwards, what an impact he had. I thought he was going to be nailed on for the player of the match, the way in which he played. Superb sweeps, reverse sweeps, and great leadership from the Dutch captain too. But 139, even though it looked a good total, Shikhar Dhawan was the star with the ball. He picked up 2 for 15, and there was 2 wickets too for Raymon Reifer. Remember his name, a little bit like another Barbadian. Not Carlos Brathwaite, no, Raymon Reifer. The reason why, you'll find out soon. Into the second innings, a flying start, and to be honest, the Pokhara Avengers looked absolutely dead set to win it for all money. Andreas House batted really impressively. I thought it was a good little start with Dinesh Karel, and they were only 1 down, needing less than a run a ball when they got towards the halfway stage. But then Pratish GC came into the attack. He bowled exceptionally well. He took 4 for. Chris Soule then picked up 2 and 2, and if anything, the Kings, they were big favourites, and it was such an important game. Whoever won was definitely going to stay in the mix. If they lost, they were going to be in real trouble. Went all the way to the death. I thought there was some really good bowling. Lamachani bowled a good 18th, and then we saw Pratish bowl the 19th, and poor old young Bashir Ahmed, who's been a brilliant all tournament, he bowled the 20th, just got himself in a little bit of trouble. Reifer hit 2 sixes, including one off the last ball to take it to the super over. And then what did they do? They sent him out to bat, rightly so, and he was the one who took it away from Lamachani. Maybe they could have gone with Pratish GC, or maybe they could have gone with Chris Soule, but these things are always easy in hindsight, aren't they? And you'll never quite know them at the time. They got 18 off the super over. It was always going to be too much. Martin Guptill and Nicholas Curtin tried as they may, they couldn't get it done. Who bowled the super over? That man again, Raymon Reifer. But what about the afternoon game? Time for some immediate reaction. Let's get one of the stars of the show in there. Sorry for keeping you waiting, Harsh, but you Canadians, you're so nice, you don't mind, do you? Let me take this off. How have you been enjoying the tournament before we talk about today's game?
It's been amazing. The crowd's excellent. I think it's one of the best franchise tournaments in associate cricket, and to be honest, the crowd that you get in this tournament, even some of the major tournaments in the world don't get it. Before
we talk about today, what about yesterday? Yesterday morning, 9 a.m. on a Wednesday, this place, there must have been 20,000 people here. The atmosphere was insane.
Yeah, I mean, on a Wednesday to get that much crowd, I think it was our game. We were playing Siddartha, and amazing, obviously not for us, but just for the league to have such a big crowd and this excitement, as you said, 9 a.m. in the morning, it's fantastic. Okay, let's talk about the afternoon game. The Bolts, they decided, well, they lost the toss, didn't you? So you had to have a bowl first. Karen KC decided to bat first. 103, you bowled really well. You didn't actually need to bowl, but you've had some brilliant bowlers, haven't you? Raj Banshi, Mohsin, Sher Mala's been really good now in the last few games too. Exactly, I think our spin attack is brilliant. I think we have all sorts covered. We have bowlers that can spin it both ways, and it's really helping us in the tournament.
And what about then with the bat? It wasn't easy, was it? I know 103, you'd think, oh, you're big favourites. But you were out there, it was 40 for 4. And until you and James Neesham got together, it wasn't looking comfortable.
I think, yeah, on this pitch, as we've seen yesterday, anything can happen. But it's just about keeping calm. And obviously, Jimmy played a great innings, took all the pressure away. And then when he got out, I just had to finish the job. And Mohsin came and just smashed those couple boundaries, so made it easy. Yeah,
got it done with 4 overs to spare in the end. You're the first team qualified for the playoffs. How does that feel? And what are you thinking now for the rest of the tournament?
Obviously, we're really happy that we made the playoffs. But obviously, there's still 1 game to go, and we still want to qualify number 1 and 2, as there's a big advantage for that.
Do you think you can do that? You may have to win your very final match. I think it's just 1 game to go in the groups for you.
Yeah, I think it's just about winning that last game. And to be honest, it could get confirmed before that too, but it's just about winning the last game, and that's what we're focusing on.
You're so bright, you already know all the numbers. Harsh, Poopadoo's going to kill me if you don't go and get in that team, but thanks so much.
No, thank you for having me.
Okay, that's Harsh Thacker. He's going to run off and get back to the team hotel. We'll wrap it all up there with the news. The Lions are the only team out of the competition, the only team into the final 4, the fabulous 4, we're going to call them the Janakpur Bolts, and keep your eyes on them. They could well be in that grand final on the 21st. We've got 2 big games again tomorrow. Don't go anywhere too far. One final shout out, a big thanks to Sriram Sridharan. He's got to head back down to go and commentate on the India versus Australia games. He'll be doing those Border Gavaskar Trophy matches for Star Sports in Tamil, so get in and listen to those if you're from India. Thanks to him, you'll be back with me and all the team tomorrow.